Welcome back. We begin the second half of play. We are minus one set of lights. If it looks a little darker on your screen, we're going to play through it. A.J. Toney fielding at the 15-yard line. A.J. Toney. There he goes. A.J. Toney up near the 48, the 49-yard line. You could see the chrome helmets as they were racing down the field. The lights that we do have on, it's easy to pick out the J.O. players. Jackson Olin trying to add to their 8-6 lead. As we mentioned at halftime, Pete, there were some bright spots in the first half. One of those guys was A.J. Toney, but also some big runs by David Robertson, and also Kaysen Jones, number 21, freshman running back, who had some powerful burst.
Yeah, it looks like we're all right at tailback there with David and Kaysen.
David Robertson spins, able to pick up 4 hard-fought yards. That spin move got him an extra 2.
It sure did. He hit and just spun and kept going. David's going to be fun to watch this year. Clock winding down, play clock, well, they got to play in.
Second down and 6. Robertson. Isaiah Harris on the pitch. It was behind David Robertson. And a little razzle-dazzle ends up costing the Mustangs, Pete, maybe 9 yards there.
Yeah, they were trying something to loosen that Fairfield team defense up. They just did not execute what they called. Fairfield looked like they had it pretty well defended anyway. I don't think it would have gone anywhere.
Tank Ward on third down and long, a low snap. Going to throw it out.
Whew.
Over A.J. Toney's head. There was a defender out there as well for the Tigers. That was number 5. We saw him in the first half in position. Stephon Stanley to make an interception. Ball incomplete. Fourth down. Punting unit on the field. It'll be A.J. Toney.
And that's not how you want to come out, Landrum, from halftime, where you've had a chance to sit down and regroup and discuss the first series for the second half. It just was not good execution on the Jackson Hole
One
Mustangs.
of the Nickies West keys to the game, Pete, is what Tim Bakakis said. Extend drives early.
Yeah.
And the Mustangs have had a hard time doing that despite having relatively really good field position.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
Low snap. Toney able to pick it up and got it away. It was going to be blocked. He had to alter the angle of his leg, and when he kicked the ball, he was lucky to get it away. So now Fairfield will have great field position on their opening drive of the second half of play.
Well, we're just going to have to stand up here and man up. Fairfield starting this drive on their own 44, Landrum, which is a really good position, field position.
Omar Young, sophomore quarterback. And he can sling it.
Yes, he can.
The first play, handoff, nothing there. Coming from the outside, linebacker.
Did the ball
position.
go down?
Antonio Spencer. They're going to rule him down? Yeah, they are. They lost a yard.
Ball came out of there pretty quick. I think that was a quick whistle, but nevertheless, it's second down. Antonio Spencer was all over that early. Oh!
Dominique Poole off his hands, and a Mustang defender in the area with the ball behind him. Third down and 11.
Yeah, that went right through his hands. It's a shame it didn't bounce just a little bit more to the left. It'd gone right in a J.O. kid's hand, and I think he'd have walked in.
Tigers have been Above average third down conversions.
A lot of
He'll
heat.
throw it up. He had his man beat, did wide receiver Malachi Holt Bennett on this side of the field, but the ball travels out of bounds, incomplete. Now Fairfield sends their punting unit on the field. If you'll remember, the first punt of the game had set up Jackson Olin in great field position. Was a high snap over the head of Liamba, the Tiger punter. It was Quandarius Robinson who fell on the ball inside the 25-yard line. But the Mustangs unable to capitalize there. They would go on to score in the second quarter. That's where we stand, 8-6. Liamba, a high kick. Get out of the way. AJ fumbled the football. Another miscue on special teams for the Mustangs. And Fairfield recovers.
Yeah, that was, he was in a lot of traffic there, trying to call the fair catch. He just couldn't secure the ball.
Defense has to come right back on the field.
I believe that's the only other, there's only 2 turnovers in the game, if I'm not mistaken. One by each team.
Young. Tipped up in the air, almost intercepted.
Oh,
it was
gosh.
Vontae Bentley. He can't believe he was unable to come down with a football. Couldn't tell who got the hand on it.
I tell you what, that was laid perfectly in his hands. Maybe he was a little surprised, but that would have been a nice get that ball back right away type thing.
Mustangs need to stand up on defense here and keep Fairfield off the board. Last thing you want to do early in the season on the road is keep these fans involved. And the guys wearing purple and gold believing. Dominique Poole, there he is again. Good tackle there by Antonio Coleman inside the 20-yard line at the 17. And Poole picks up 6 yards on that second down play. It'll be 3rd down and 4. 8:55 left here in the third quarter. And Jackson Olin hanging on to a 2-point lead, leading 8-6.
Tell you, I'm impressed with Poole. He didn't let mistakes bother him at all.
Mustangs will catch a break as a false start. I believe one of the Fairfield wide receivers will back it up. It'll be 3rd down and 9.
We catch a lucky break there to get 5 yards back, push him back a little bit.
Pressure coming. Young gets it away. Finds an open man. That's a big target. Still on his feet.
Ooh, somebody came in there hard.
Got some help. A yellow flag is thrown at the 23-yard line by the side judge.
Not sure what that could have been. I really didn't see anything.
He's pointing in the direction of Jackson Olin. We'll wait the call.
Do you think it was a targeting call?
Reginald Perry, 6'6".
Oh, an illegal man downfield, I think.
6'6". And he banged up his hand on the play when he was hit.
He was hit hard over there. Somebody stood him up, and then one of our kids just came in and really hit him hard. But it's all for naught. It's coming back.
Being worked on there by the training staff of the Fairfield sideline. Looks like he's going to be okay. A stinger. Young heaves it up. He's got a man overthrown. I tell you what, you hold your breath every time Omar Young puts it up in the air. He throws a pretty football.
Yeah, he did. And the kid was breaking open in the corner of the end zone, and LeKevin DeBruce was right there, a little behind him, but he had his man covered.
Chance for Jackson Olin. to avoid points after the special teams turnover on the fumbled punt return. We'll take timeout. 7 minutes, 52 seconds left to play. Jackson Olin hanging on, 8-6. We're back to Fairfield in a moment. Welcome back. It's 4th down. 14 yards to go. Pressure coming.
He's not going to get out
Omar
of that.
Young is sacked on 4th down once again. It was Jamal Abrams, number 1, and also Michael McFarland, defensive end, 6'3", 215-pound senior, who was wearing number 3 this year. Well, J.O., they do dodge a bullet, Pete.
Yeah, that defense stepped up that time, and, you know, a couple of miscues on Fairfield's part, but we'll take it. I mean, the bottom line is they stopped Fairfield right there in their tracks after that fumble.
Who wants to grab the momentum here?
Yeah, and ask this, who wants the ball game in it?
It's 3rd quarter. A.J. Toney uses a block, gets away from one man. A.J. Toney still on his feet on the far side of the field. You just never know with A.J. Toney until the whistle blows. You always hold out hope that he could take it the distance. He had a big game there.
And you better bet he wants to redeem himself after the punt, that punt right there.
Give it to your senior, give it to your leader, A.J. Toney.
There you go.
See, go back to David Robertson here. Low snap, but Robertson on 1st down.
Was he able to get 3 maybe?
3.5. They'll spot the ball at the 46. We'll call it a 3-yard gain. 2nd down and 7. Mustangs from the 46-yard line. Another low snap.
Low snap,
David Robertson off to the races. David Robertson in the secondary lowers the shoulder across the 45 and inside the 44-yard line. The senior running back, David Robertson, in his Jackson Olin Mustang debut.
We got a kid hurt for Fairfield who's really in some pain.
Robertson will catch a breather on the sideline. We'll take timeout as they tend to the injured Fairfield player. 7:01 left. Mustangs on the drive. 8-6. Good guys in front. Welcome back to Fairfield. 6:58 left. 1st down. The freshman, Kason Jones.
He's running hard too, Landrum.
Number 21, Kason Jones. 5'8", 182-pound freshman. You got 2 sophomores starting on the offensive line. A sophomore quarterback. You got Kason Jones, a sophomore running back who's in the rotation. Kason again, a yard that time as Fairfield closed the hole down quickly. It's going to be 3rd down, and most likely at this point in the field, if it did come down to a 4th down, Jackson Olin would probably opt to go for it. But Tim Bukakis doesn't want to have to decide. It's a timeout, official timeout on the field. 5:59 left. 8-6. Jackson Olin on top. And once again, if you're just joining the broadcast, the lights, 1 set of lights to our right before the kickoff, they went out. Every bulb. This was just, you imagine, on that side of the field when the coaches said, hey, if you guys don't come out and play in the second half, it's before we had lights on the practice field, we'll go back, we'll turn the bus lights and every car in the parking lot lights on, we'll practice.
Yeah, been there and done that.
You ever been threatened with that?
Oh, yeah, been there and done
playing
that.
Days?
Look, the water's on.
Oh, this is great.
I'm sure the kids don't mind that. What else can go wrong?
What's funny is this, all right? Let me give you a little side story. I'm on the field before the game. And we were talking about the length of the grass.
Yeah.
And one of the
Soldier Field.
One of the coaches on the Fairfield coaching staff made the comment that we couldn't cut it because the water hasn't been working.
Oh, come on. And now it goes
congratulations, your water's working. At an opportune time. That usually happens to me on the tee box.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. Too comical.
This is wonderful.
Too comical. I'd love to be here. I would love to hear Pops right now. He is having a hell of an evening.
Mark it down. The 5:59 mark
there
of the third
go.
quarter, 8:44 p.m. Central Standard Time. The drought is over. Here at Fairfield High School, the irrigation system has returned.
I guess they can cut the grass now.
Two of the coaches from Fairfield not happy and quickly got word to turn the water off.
Oh, boy. All right, here we are after a little water break.
A.J. Toney to the left. Toney
He's
finding
gone.
room. A.J. still on his feet as he crosses the 30-yard line. He's inside to the 27. Got some extra yards. Fairfield.
Another kid's hurt.
Yep, calling the training staff over. And from the early indication, the reaction of the Fairfield players.
And the JO players, look.
Yeah, somebody on that far side of the field.
It's not good.
And it is a Fairfield player. He's hurt. They'll have to tend to him.
Oh, man. Look at the Jackson Olin kids. They're very concerned as well. I can only imagine maybe it was a loud snapping noise or something. I don't know.
Certainly hate to speculate.
I know. I shouldn't say that, but something bad's happened. Prayers go out to the kid.
5:36 left. Let's take time out while they tend to the injured Fairfield player on the far side of the field. This is Jackson Olin football. Welcome back. Looks like the Fairfield player is going to be okay. First down for the Mustangs. David Robertson on the carry. Robertson up the middle. Robertson, a powerful run as he hangs on the football. He drags a couple of would-be tacklers with him. Finally going down, the senior running back, number 9. It's a first down for the Mustangs. 5 and change left here in the third quarter. And J.O. trying to add to the lead.
And David Robinson is not going to be denied. Well, they got too many men on the field if they don't call that.
David Robertson again. That was literally 5 yards in a cloud of dust. You saw the dust come up.
There's a flag down on the field. There was too many men on the field for Fairfield. They didn't get their kid off. The referee's on the right side. He's picking the flag up.
Yeah, J.O., that's why they were quick to the line and they hurried up and snapped the ball. They have given us the indication it was too many men on the field, so they'll step off the penalty.
Yeah.
It'll be first down and 5.
Save it down, huh?
For Jackson Olin. It does get a little bit difficult to find the football from our vantage point now with the set of lights that are out. I believe they spotted it on the 10. Low snap.
There's a
David
hole.
Robertson, the shifty move from the senior running back. Touchdown, Mustangs. David Robertson from 10 yards out, his first touchdown as a Jackson Olin Mustang. And J.O. has added to their lead. It's 14-6, 3:56 remaining here in the third quarter.
And they took control, Landrum. That time, on that series of downs, they dominated the run. The line came to play, and they made some blocks. And David and the other kid did the rest. Kason. So let's see what the extra point does here.
A.J. Toney, he's in. A.J. Toney somehow found a crease. I would say daylight, but it's actually pretty dark on that end of the field. 16-6 our score. Once again, we're missing some lights.
Yeah, we are missing some lights, but I like that. Now we got a 10-point lead with about 3:56 left in the third, so that's a good sign that the offense came out and moved the ball like they did. Methodical, very methodical running. Good play calling. I like the mix up there. A couple of big runs by A.J. David Robinson capped it off with a 10-yard run, and then A.J. gets the 2-point conversion. Fairfield can't seem to figure out who's going out there. They keep running kids on and off for the kickoff. Jacorian Wren kicks it deep. He's fielded on about the 15. He's got a little crease coming out, but he goes down at the 39 of Fairfield, taken down by number, who is that, 18?
Hard to tell from up here, but it was number 25 on the return for the Tigers, Jabari Bennett. Another Fairfield player down. He's lying there at the 32.
Number 18 for Jackson Olin is Malik Lowe.
First down. Omar Young, quick throw. Incomplete. Outside linebacker Chris Hall was there in the area.
For the most part, the Jackson Olin defense has really played a stellar game.
Keep applying the pressure. 3:44 left, second down. Omar Young going up top, trying to find the quick hitter. No, sir.
Nice coverage there, I tell you. He was right there step for step with him. The Fairfield kid wants a flag, but I don't see it, and neither does the ref.
Referee didn't appreciate the Fairfield wide receiver that ran into him there in the back.
Yeah.
Looked like they had a little exchange there.
Oh, did they? I didn't notice that.
Mr. Official, I got to tell you, you're part of the field of play.
You're going to have to move, bud, when I'm running through here.
They don't have to avoid you. It's your job to avoid them. That was funny, though, the exchange.
Sorry, I missed that. I'm going to have to watch the replay just to see that.
It was interesting. Third down and 10, 3:38 left. Third quarter. Pressure coming, throwing it up, looking far sideline, incomplete.
Nice coverage again over there on the right side there.
Yeah, and guess who it was? Markel Williams.
Yeah, he is.
Sophomore cornerback.
I know Pops is going to be proud of him. Pops coaches those DBs and cornerbacks, and I know he's going to be proud of him.
Here's where the lights could come into play. On a punt from this end of the field. And if you were going to try a fake punt, I would do it on that end of the field.
Yeah.
Throw it to an up back. I mean, I'm not wishing bad things on J.O. I'm just thinking you take advantage of the lights not working.
And it's
It
blocked.
is blocked. It is blocked. Couldn't tell who got it for the Mustangs, but they'll have great field position as they get in there and block the Fairfield punt. Fairfield already with a high snap on their first punt of the game. Jackson Olin loaded up the box. And if you look at the replay, trying to count how many yards the punter was actually lined up, and typically it's a 13-yard step off. He looked closer to 10, and that might have contributed as J.O. got back there in a hurry.
Especially the speed that J.O. has to get through like that. Yeah, he did himself no favor.
Kason Jones is in at running back. Freshman number 21 is David Robertson after the touchdown. Gets a spell on the sideline. Kason wrapped up and corralled at the 30.
Yeah, nothing there that time. Jackson Olin sends a couple subs in.
Kentrell Calhoun. Now they'll bring in a tight end. Will Jackson Olin.
Oh, nothing there.
It was number 82 checking in, Kendall Smith.
Tell you, the Fairfield defenders got that time. It's almost like they knew that play. They were in there so fast.
Kendall Smith is listed as an outside wide receiver, but he lined up there alongside Jacob Rowe, the right tackle, number 63. Third down, 12 yards to go. Calhoun in motion. Brandon Ward dropping back. Brandon. Dust flying. Brandon.
Woo!
Big Tank Ward near his first down marker. And folks, I don't know if we've given you the weight of quarterback Tank Ward, but he's 6 foot, every bit of 210 pounds.
Yeah, he's a load, and he lowered it. I mean, he ran. He took on that lick there. It's like he delivered a lick.
Mustangs will need maybe a yard on fourth down. We'll list it a yard. It might be closer to a half yard. And guess who's in? Vontae Bentley.
Yeah.
This will be the first time. I mean, hey, Pete.
Hey.
We've seen the Wild Mustang. And a Mustang is a sports car.
Right.
But if you want to get fancy,
you get the Bentley?
You drive a Bentley. They'll call timeout. We'll see what J.O. decides to do. The debut
of the Bentley.
Maybe the Bentley when we come back.
I like it. I love it.
16-6, a minute 26 left to play in the third. We're back from Fairfield after this. Welcome back to Fairfield. Fourth down and 1 yard. Vontae Bentley in the backfield. Vontae gets the snap. Vontae off the left side. Vontae Bentley still on his feet. Vontae Bentley driving with style.
I mean, did he not just put the pedal to the metal there?
I see what you did.
You like it?
I do.
He put the pedal to the metal and he got down to the goal line.
We got a player down for Fairfield. While they tend to the injured Tiger, we'll take time out. A minute 10 left. Third quarter, it's 16-6, J.O. Under a minute to play. Tank Ward draws the Fairfield defender offside. We have fun, don't we? That's Pete Triantis. I'm Landrum Roberts.
You know what? It's just one of those things. Again.
The Freudian slip. Inside the 5-yard line. Here's the.
What are we doing here?
Call it the fire drill.
Looks like Canadian football. Didn't work.
No, it didn't.
It's a flag down here also.
There's a little bit of a scuffle there around 2-yard line between a JO player and a couple of Fairfield Tigers.
It's almost impossible for me to read the numbers from here.
Block in the back.
Looks like there's a flag on the Mustang.
It's 15 yards, isn't it?
Not quite 15, like 10. The ball was on the 5, now it is on the 15. And Timbukak is telling his guys, hold off. And they'll come to this end of the field, which will be better because we can see a lot clearer. If you're just joining us, set of lights out here at Fairfield High School. I don't think they'll be coming back on. It does not appear for the remainder of this game. We got 12 minutes left. Mustangs leading 16-6. It was a David Robertson 10-yard touchdown scamper. And then A.J. Toney with another 2-point conversion run. That's where we stand. Final 12 when we come back. Jackson Olin football continues in a moment.